Welcome everyone, welcome. Welcome guys, how is everyone doing? How are you doing? A new week. Let me quickly share the link to the community. Welcome everyone, welcome. Yeah, fine, awesome. Blessed new day, yeah. It's a new day, guys. A new day to make some Benjamins. New day to make some Benjamins, guys. By the way, I'm live on TikTok and on YouTube, so if you're just joining in, you can watch on either platform. You can watch on TikTok or you can watch on YouTube, whichever platform works well for you. You can go ahead and just watch from there. Now, if you watch on YouTube, you have a bigger screen, the landscape. It's in landscape, so you have a bigger orientation, yeah, basically. Guys, let's go ahead and share the live. Let's share the live stream. I'm sharing it to the community now. Let's share the live stream, guys. Let's share the live stream. John Black, good morning. So I'm sharing it now. Let me share. I'm live. And YouTube. Okay, so I'm sharing to all the channels, guys. To the free VIP, to the community, to the paid VIP. Just shared it. By the way, how's your week been? Guys? How's it been? It's a Monday. What are your expectations for today? What are your expectations, guys? Let me know. What are your expectations? For this week, what are your expectations? What are your expectations this week? More wins, awesome. Sell continuation on gold, interesting. Benjamin's nice. Thank you, Innocent. Thank you. Yes, Jackie, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Nomvuzu, I'm fine. Good morning. 90% win rate. Let's hope we catch a good one this week, guys. And let's just start blocking someone. Mohide FX, I'm blocking you, okay? You're the first person I block on a Monday morning. Okay, so it's another Monday. On Monday mornings at 8 a.m. we have the live analysis where we analyze gold, we analyze GBPUSD, we analyze USD, we analyze silver. Now, during the week, most of you ask me questions about how I catch my trades, how I draw my zones, how I do this, how I do that. So I decided to do that every Monday morning so that you can just understand how I draw my zones, how I come out about some of the zones that you guys see on my chart. So I'd need you guys to, pay attention to everything we are doing so that you learn something new, basically. You learn something new. Now, if you can hear me clearly, if everything is clear, just type 1. If everything is clear, type 1. If everything is clear, just type 1. My voice, if you can hear me clearly, type 1. Awesome. Let me check on YouTube. YouTube, can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly on YouTube? Awesome. Okay. That is great. Awesome. Okay, so today we are going to be analyzing gold, GBPUSD, and all the other pairs, right? And we just go through last week, the ones we analyzed. I think I still have some of the pairs, the zones available. On gold, I analyze gold every day, so I've deleted my zones on gold. But then gold, Silver, GBPUSD, Euro USD. We'll go over what we did last week. We just look at how the trades played out, or the setups played out, and we'll see what. We just start analyzing afresh for today, okay? But before I begin, where are you watching me from? Let me see in the comments. Where are you watching me from today? Where are you watching me from today, guys? Where are you watching me from? Ghana, awesome. Where are you watching me from? France, Dubai, Tadi, Koforidia, Uganda, Nigeria, Kumasi, Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria, Zambia, Hong Kong, South Africa, Cameroon, Cape Town, Nigeria again, Turkey, Kenya. Watching from the gates of heaven, awesome. Say hello to God for me. Botswana, India, Ethiopia, Sweden, oh my town people, Finland, awesome. Tanzania, Germany, India, Canada, Adregan or UK. Awesome. Pluto. You guys are funny. Interesting. South Africa. Awesome. Okay, guys. Okay. I'm currently in Ghana. Accra, Ghana, West Africa. I'm currently in Ghana. So let's just start for today. Let's begin shortly. And guys, as you are watching, just be liking the live, okay? Just like, just double tap, just like and double tap. That is how we can get the live to go far, to be recommended to other people. The more we like, the more we tap, the more we comment, the platform pushes the live in our favor. It pushes the live to many people. Now, you liking the live is free, okay? You don't have to pay anything. You're not giving me money just by liking. You're just telling the platform that you like the live and they should recommend it to other traders. So I'm going to appreciate it if you guys like this live, okay? Let's begin shortly. Now, I'm going to be starting with Euro USD, because I know when I start with gold, you guys end up leaving right after analyzing gold. So now, I'll start with Euro USD. We'll move to GBPUSD. Then maybe gold might come in along the way, okay? But then I'm definitely going to analyze gold today. So let's start. Let's see how last week went. So last Monday, we analyzed Euro USD. This was the setup on Euro USD. So basically, we had a sell zone here. Let me extend this zone. Is my screen clear, guys? YouTube, can you see my screen? YouTube, can you see my screen? YouTube, let me know in the comments. Can you see my screen? Those on YouTube, can you see my screen? Awesome. So this was last week on Euro USD. This was our sell zone. We analyzed this sell zone on the live, okay? Last week, I mentioned most of the USD pairs looked very bearish. Last week, they looked very bearish. Now we had this. If you're watching on TikTok, the screen might be smaller for you, okay? But I'll do my best to give you guys a good experience. Now, last week, we had this sell zone here. We're hoping for a tap into the zone on Euro USD so that we could sell to the downside. We had this sell zone here. We're waiting for a tap into this zone, but that never happened. So we went tapped into this sell on Euro USD, and we had this massive down. There was a buy zone here that price also broke massively. So this buy zone was invalidated on Euro USD. But the sell zone, at least, it gave some reasonable direction to the market. And market has dumped since on Euro USD. Now on GBPUSD, last week during the analysis, that's one of the trades that actually, hurt a lot. Because when we were analyzing this trade, let me go to the 15 minutes and show you. When we were analyzing GU, okay, last week Monday, this candle hadn't tapped this zone yet. This candle you see right here hadn't tapped the zone yet. This candle we see here. Then when we were on the live, suddenly price just started moving into the zone. But by the time it got there, we had already missed it. Price sold massively from the zone on GU, came back into the same area, and then since then, GU has sold massively to the downside. And GU, we also missed GU. Now let's come to silver. I'm sure some of you took it, by the way. Because on the live, people said they were in already on last week. Now this was our sell zone on silver. Very beautiful zone. Unfortunately, I missed this too, guys. Last week wasn't such a good week for me, I would say. Now on silver, we had a sell zone here, and we had price tapping the sell zone. We had a first tap into the zone. We had a closure be above the zone, to the same level here, and then price dropped massively on silver. Now, if we check silver, we had a buy zone sitting right here. We didn't have much reaction from the zone. I mean, price basically broke the zone with this candle on silver and then dumped straight to the downside. But I mentioned last week that most of these USD pairs were very bearish. So if you're able to catch a good sell on any of the pairs, I mean a good zone, you could actually swing it to the downside. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get into any of these swing zones, the swing sell zones on these USD pairs. And then on BTC, oh, my setup on BTC is not okay. But on BTC, basically, last week we had a sell zone here. Okay, those that joined the live analysis on Saturday last week, not this Saturday, I mean the last Saturday, we had a sell zone from here on BTC at 74,000 or something, a sell zone here, and price has dumped all the way to around 59,000. Now let's move on to gold. So on gold, I've deleted most of my zones because I keep on analyzing gold every single day. But then we are going to analyze all of these pairs afresh, okay? By the way, how many of you caught that nice gold trade on Friday? That nice trade, how many of you caught it? Let me know in the comments. How many of you caught that nice gold trade, guys? How many of you caught it? We caught it right from here. Right from here. How many of you caught that gold trade? Or how many of you traded with me? We caught gold right from the tip here on NFP. We caught gold exactly from 4475, this zone here. To the downside, we dumped gold on Friday. Crazy, guys. You missed that sale. You did not. It's well, guys. It's a new week. Like I said, if you miss a trade, just put it behind you. If you lose an account, put it behind you. And then face the week fresh. Always put things behind you and move on. That is how you can progress in this journey, I mean in this industry. Let's just start with USD analysis for today. And by the way, guys, I've not analyzed these pairs and I'm coming to show you guys my zones. No, I haven't even looked at these pairs over the weekend. I'm analyzing everything afresh, like how I would if I were doing this alone. Let me lower the sound of the music so you guys can just follow. I've not analyzed these pairs. I'm just about to analyze with you guys afresh, okay? Just as I would do if I wasn't live. I'll analyze these pairs. Now let's start with USD. This is gold. Let's start with USD. Okay, let's remove drawings and then let's start afresh. If Derek is on the call or Richmond, if anyone asks for the currency pair or whatever pair we are trading, I'll be grateful if you guys could type it in the comments for me. Those on TikTok. If someone is asking for the time frame, please also type it for me, because whenever I'm transitioning to the different time frame, I'm going to update it. Okay, then I'm moving to this time frame. So if someone just joins in and asks, just update the person for me. So this is USD. Now USD, I'm on the daily time frame now, and we can tell from last week, I think I mentioned that price was doing its best to, last 2 weeks actually, close below this neckline we had here. Okay, we had a double top form on USD. We had a push up here, price pushed down to this support zone, pushed up there, failed to break this high, and then we had a dump to the downside. Price came back to retest the zone. If you know the principle of break and retest, price retested the zone, and then now we have a dump to the downside. Now, USD, I'm looking at two things on USD now. Okay, price is currently sitting just around the support on USD on the daily time frame. This is a very good support on the daily time frame. If price breaks it, we might have another retest into the zone, just like we did for this area. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to the 4-hour time frame. Let's see what price is doing there. Let's start getting possible entries from there. Now, yes, the zone I mentioned on USD makes sense. We have this area here. Okay, we have this area for as a support. Price is currently resting in that area. Now, you can also see that we have broken out of another support level here. Let's just draw our levels down, then we'll find ways to get setups around those levels. So we have another area here that was broken with this massive candle. There's not been any retest in that area just yet. Now let's move on to the 3-hour time frame. 3-hour, okay, not really showing much there. Let's go to the 2-hour time frame. 2 hours, we might have some setup coming in shortly. Let's not conclude. Let's go to the 1 hour. Okay, 45 minutes. Okay, now 45 minutes. This is a wonder on USD. 45 minutes, we have this tweezer that has formed. Okay, We can't tell the direction yet. You guys always know when tweezers form, we need to wait for a closure, the candle closure, before concluding where markets could possibly be heading to. So we have this tweezer form here. Let's just keep that in mind. Let's come to 30 minutes. Now on 30 minutes is looking good for sales, not in this zone, but somewhere here. But let's not conclude yet, guys. Let's come to 15. On the 15 minutes, we have a similar thing also for this area here for sales. Now let me remove all the zones I drew so that I can have a clear chart from the 30. I'm on the 30 minutes now. Now on 30 minutes, we see this big down, probably from NFP on Friday. We see this big down from the downside, from the upside. Now we can do two things to take our Fibonacci tool, okay? And then try and find out the possible retracement area. So we take it from the high point here, where the whole sell started, like the inception of the sell move. And then we have this area here as our golden zone. If you don't know how to use Fibonacci, I have a video of that on YouTube. You can go to my YouTube channel, watch my video on Fibonacci to understand how I use it. So we have this area here, very good area. But then in this same zone, I can see we have an order block also inside the zone, which is this candle here, which coincides with whatever we have for the fifth zone. Now in this same area, we have a bank level there. One of my mentees actually analyzed this trade. It's surprising I'm also seeing the same thing. This area, we also have a bank level inside the zone, which is 1.160000, right? You have a bank level inside the zone also. So I'm positive we might have some reaction coming in from this area. Now in this same area, let's check if that is part of the zone we marked. Exactly. So you remember we marked the zone on the daily time frame for a possible retest. I think it was on the 4-hour. We marked this support area down. So I'm getting a lot of confirmations in this area for possible sales. We marked this area down. Let's take it from this level. So in this area, bear in mind, we have this Fibonacci zone there, okay? Keep in mind, this zone here, this one we have here. Let me change the color to yellow. So the yellow zone you see there is our Fibonacci zone. This level you see, let me extend it. It's the other block we have inside the Fibonacci zone. And then this area that we see, this blue area we have here, is the support level that price has broken out of. So we have three confluences there. The last confluence is we have a bank level inside the zone, which is 1.16000. So we have four confluences just around this same area. So we have that area down for our first sell zone on EURUSD. I can't tell when price is going to get there, but it has very good confluences for some reaction. So I'm going to use the other block for this trade, which is a 30-minute order block, right? So let's have the area here as our possible sell zone. Possible sell zone. Let's make it bigger. Now let's check how many pips the zone is. That is also very important to know how many stops we are going to use. This zone is 15 pips, guys. This zone on EURUSD is 15 pips. Not bad. You can add maybe extra 5 pips or maybe 10 pips to it for your stop loss, just to make room for it. So in the end, you can have like 25 pips stop loss on this trade if price should get there. Now down here, you guys remember I mentioned that currently price is resting at a support zone. You understand? At a support zone. So we have this level here, which we mark from the daily time frame, and you can see we have some rejections in the zone. Let me change this yellow color. I don't like to have a rainbow chart, like different colors. Nah. So we have this support zone here, okay? So basically, even though I see this tweezer on the 45 minutes, like I said, we don't know the direction this tweezer will take us, whether it will push us up or it's going to push us down, okay? But then I'm hoping for price to push up, probably from this area and then into the sell zone. We don't have a buy zone just yet on EURUSD. We don't have a buy zone just yet. We don't have a buy zone yet. Let me check something quickly. Okay, so I believe this zone down here, we can have some push up again from this zone to the upside. This zone we have here, okay? It's a low for most of the sessions. We can have a push up from the zone. Probably something like this. Maybe we push up or some, I don't know, just anything. so that we get into this zone eventually, because that zone is a very good zone. But for possible buys, I don't have possible buys on USD just yet. I don't have a possible buy. This is a 7 minutes time frame. 7 minutes, none. This is a 5 minutes, guys. I don't have any buy zone on USD today. I have only a sell zone. Up here. No buys just yet on USD. Almost every zone seems to have been mitigated. Every zone here seems to have been mitigated. So guys, yes, let's just have this sell zone down for USD, and hopefully we get into the zone. But then be watchful of this area for buys. Okay, this area here, let me just add it as a monitoring buy zone, because the daily zone is also most of the session lows. So monitor for buys. Confirmation, monitor for buys. This is just a monitoring zone, guys. This is a possible zone, which means we might have a reaction from here and we can go in. But here we have to monitor for very good confirmations. So this is what I have on USD at the moment. I'm going to share the setup to the community. So head over to the Telegram channel, okay, link in my bio. And then you have this setup drop right after I finish this analysis. So I'm done with USD. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear? Is it clear? I'll prefer the sell zone to the buy zone. Is it clear, guys? Which lot are we to use? I can't tell you the lot size to use. You know your account size, right? You know how much you want to risk on a trade. So you have to use a lot size that also makes sense with your account size. I always write the formula. If you want to know how much you're going to lose or gain on a trade, there's a formula. Your lot size you intend to use times 10 times the number of pips for SL/TP. SL or TP, whatever you want to know, whether how much you gain or lose. Your lot size, if you're using 0.01, if you're using 0.5, so you type the lot size, you multiply it by 10, and then your stop loss, if it's 25 pips, if it's 10 pips, you multiply it, then you're going to know how much you lose. If you're comfortable with that amount, then you go with that lot size. But I can't tell you what lot size to use because you know your account size. How many pips stop loss with 100 USD account? How much are you willing to lose on the trade? That is the most important question. How much are you willing to lose on a trade? I can't tell you what stop loss to use on a $100 account. But then for this trade, I mentioned you can use maybe 25 pips. The zone itself is 15 pips. You can use 20 to 25 pips for this trade on your USD. It should make sense. 20 to 25 pips. Is it okay, guys? Can I move on to the next pair? Can I move on, guys? Awesome. Now let's do GBPUSD. GU, we had a very good sell from GU last week. This sell zone here. Let's remove everything and let's start analyzing afresh. Now there's something about the market. Most of the time when there is an impulsive move, like over the weekend, by Monday market is, sorry for this word, trashy. It's trashy, guys. It's trashy. Like when we have big impulsive moves, mostly market is trashy afterwards. But then let's see. Let's hope we get some structure. Now same thing on GU, like EU, we have, this is the daily time frame, by the way. I'm using FXCM on GBPUSD at the moment. Now we have price still resting in a support area on GBPUSD. Same like EURUSD, price is resting at this support. Okay. Now, the first thing I can see on GU, okay, it's a possible retracement here. This is going to take forever for GU to get there, but let's have this area down. Let's come to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we have a tweezer here. Price is retesting that area. We have a pusher from there. I'm still looking for buys on these USD pairs today. Some way, somehow. The structure is looking more like very good for buys. Overall is bearish, but then currently most of them are giving some bullish sentiment. So here on GBPUSD, we have price retesting this support area we drew on the daily time frame. We have a bullish candle closing above the zone. Let's check the 3-hour time frame to see if we have any possible confirmations. The reason I mentioned when market gives an impulsive move over the weekend, it ends up being trashy is, tell me, what is the meaning of this candle here? How am I even able to trade this candle? There's no meaning in this candle. It didn't form well, obviously, because of market closure. But let's see. This is 2-hour time frame. Still no clear confirmation. But on the 2-hour, we have a zone here for this is the daily zone I drew. We can fine tune it to the 2-hour time frame. To this zone we have here. Or simply we can use the support and resistance, which is we have this area here, okay? This area on the left side here. Then we might have price coming back into the zone. Now, if we use this, it means we are going to have a very small zone. We are basically looking for another retest into this zone, which also is an order block from this area, okay? So basically a retest back into this area here. A retest here, then maybe we can dump price down. Let's move to the 1-hour time frame. 1 hour makes sense. We can include this area here into our stop loss. This area here. So let me just extend the zone a little bit to the 1 hour order block. Now on the 1 hour time frame, I see a tweezer bottom has formed. I mean, I'm not sure if it's a bottom, but then a tweezer has formed. Okay, once we get a good closure above this red line on the 1 hour, it means that the buys might be valid. Once we get a good closure above this red line, this line I've drawn, we might have buys coming in from this 1 hour candle. Bear in mind a closure above the line, guys. A closure above the line. Let's check 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Well, nothing clear on the 45. 30 minutes. Nothing clear on 30 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes also, we might have a good confirmation if we can close above this, okay? This area here, obviously. We can have a closure above this trend line or whatever. Or basically this area here. This resistance here. If we can have a good closure, then we might have some good buys coming in on GBPUSD. I'm looking for buys at the moment on GU. Depends on the 1 hour closure for me. But then all the same, if we close above this zone, yes, we might have good buys coming in on GBPUSD. But if 1 hour closes above this red line, the buys might be valid. This is a 10 minutes time frame. 7 minutes time frame, nothing yet. 5 minutes, nothing clear yet. We've tapped into this. Order block is being mitigated. No area below for mitigation. Let's check the 3 minutes. 3 minutes making sense a little bit with whatever the 1 hour is doing. So 3 minutes, basically we can have something like this. You know, we've closed above the red line on the 3 minutes. Before things happen on the higher time frame, they always happen on the lower time frame. So we can have a retest back into this area here. There may be a push up. So if you are watching GU, I might switch to the next pair soon. Just look out for whatever the 3 minutes will do on this red line. Around 1.33296 area. Okay, we might have some push up coming in from there, or we might basically have price coming back into this support area here. Into this support area here again. Overall, I'm looking for a push up, guys. I'm looking for a push up on these USD pairs. So on GU, guys, this is the sell zone that we have. This possible sell zone. That is what I have on GU at the moment. For buys, it's dependent on some factors, like I told you guys. But for the sells, it's clear. The sells are clear on GU. For the buys, it's dependent on the closure, okay, of this 1 hour candle. If we have this tweezer, we have this closure, more push-up might come in. More push-up, I believe. Is GU clear, guys? Is GU clear? And also, just because price has been giving this big impulsive move, it's finding a base. When I say a base, it's finding a foundation for it, for some exhaustion before some push-up comes in. So that is what I'm looking out for. I'm looking for buys because I believe this whole impulsive move might have been exhausting at this support level, and then we might have push-up coming in. Is GU clear, guys? Is GU clear? YouTube, is GU clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear, guys? So don't jump in for buys yet. Wait for the closure of the 1 hour candle, okay? Let me check on my XNS if this GU 1 hour candle is also showing a tweezer. Because I told you guys I always believe the XNS candles. Exactly. It's also showing a tweezer here. So let's see. Let's see if we get a very good closure coming in. Okay, we might have buys coming in very soon. Okay, can I move on to the next pair, guys? Can I move on to the next pair? Can we move on to the next pair, guys? Can we move on to the next pair? We analyze gold, don't worry. Can we move on to the next pair? Awesome. YouTube, can we move on? Okay, yes, all right. Okay, so I'm going to share this setup for GU, okay, to the community. I'm going to look out for someone said I should set an alert. Let me have an alert here. Let me check the 3 minutes because we're looking at price retesting the zone. It didn't retest it. 3 minutes would have been nice if price comes back to retest this area here, okay, for another push up, or this red line here, this red line below, either of them. Okay, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. So GU have just a very good sell zone. For buys is dependent, please keep that in mind. On EU and GU, the buys are dependent. Let's move on to silver. This is XAGUSD, and we missed these beautiful sells on silver last week Monday. The sells here, we had a sell zone here that we missed on silver. Let's remove drawings and then let's start afresh on the daily time frame. Okay, now on silver daily time frame, still same thing like on the other USD pairs. It's also resting at the support level on the daily time frame. Silver is also resting here. Silver has broken out of this zone here. From Friday, it broke out of this support level here. In that support level, we have this other block. That is how I build up my confluences, okay? We have this other block here. So let's use the other block. And then let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's see how we can start getting entries from there. Now, silver is also dependent if we close above this red line. Okay, the buys on these USD pairs are all dependent. The buys are dependent, guys. The buys are dependent on some factors, because there are no possible buys. They are all showing sales, like they are showing sell structures because of the impulsive move, but then the buys can only be concluded if we're able to close beyond certain levels. So on silver, I'm looking at this level here. If we have a candle closing above this level, we might have some good buys coming in, okay? This level here, 67.58, whatever. If you have a closure above that area, yes, you might have good buys coming in on silver. Now, next the daily zone, let's fine tune it to this 4-hour order block on silver. This very small zone. This very small zone on silver. Because that zone hasn't been mitigated just yet. Let's move on to 3-hour. Let's see what market is doing there. Let's move on to 2-hour. Let's see what 2-hour is doing. My 2-hour is not loading. What is happening? Okay. 2-hour, nothing clear. Also on 2-hour. 1-hour, nothing really clear. 45 minutes on silver, nothing clear on 45 minutes for buys. For silver, guys, still the same thing like EURUSD and the others. No confirmation yet for buys until we have a closure above this red line for silver. No buy confirmation on silver yet. No buy confirmation. No buy confirmation. We might have silver coming down. Let me delete this big zone from the daily time frame. We might have silver coming down probably to this area before pushing up. This area here. Okay, hasn't been mitigated. Let's check the 7 minutes. So 7 minutes, yes, the area makes sense. But overall, if we get a push up above this area, okay, this line, we might have good buys coming in on silver. But then if price also gets into this zone, yes, we might have good buys coming in from this zone. I'm going to set the setup. Let's check the 5 minutes. 5 minute zone, we can fine tune it just a little bit to this area here. Let's check on the 3 minutes. 3 minutes also looks okay. So now, guys, the area for silver, let me write this line. Monitor level. Just in case we get a closure above it. Why is my monitor level somewhere? Okay, it's somewhere here, guys, but you can see monitor level. And then we have possible buys. Some reaction from this zone. So possible buys. Okay. Possible buy zone. For sales on silver, we fine-tuned this zone. I know it's far away, but let's not underestimate what this market can do. Nobody knew gold was going to drop over 1,600 pips or 1,800 pips. But eventually it did. So let's not underestimate any candle. So we have a possible buy zone here, and then we have a possible sell zone here for silver. But then if you want to be safe, you can wait for a closure above this red line, okay, on silver, just to be safe, guys. Just to be safe. Let me set an alert on silver. We'll come back to check the reaction in the zone. So let me add an alert on silver. Great. Awesome. Okay, guys, is silver clear? Basically, I'm looking at the top and then the bottom here. The bottom here is for it's for monitoring, okay, the possible buy zone. But then it would better we close above this red line here for good confirmation on silver. Is it clear? I should check SP500. I haven't traded that pair for the past, let me say, 4 years, because the beginning of my trading, I used to trade SP500, and I used to catch very good moves on SP500. But it's been a while. It's like 4 years ago. That's when I checked the SP500. But I know it's bullish. It's bullish. Is silver clear, guys? Is silver clear? Okay, very clear. Awesome. Okay, now let's come to BTC. I waited for BTC the whole of yesterday. I was waiting for buys. I mean, after the sell zone didn't tap, I was waiting for buys at this level to buy also. But then price just left us. I set a limit order, price didn't get there, just deleted it and slept off. And then I woke up to see that price had actually pushed up, failed to tap this zone we had yesterday, and then pushed up to a different zone. But then let's just remove drawings and let's start afresh. I'm already seeing a possible buy area on BTC just now. Now this is a daily time frame on BTC. On BTC, we have created a new low. We have broken this low. We've broken this level just a little bit and created a new low on BTC, right? Let's come to the 4-hour time frame. Now 4-hour, we can tell market is giving us some sort of bullish structure. I mean, we are getting some sort of higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. What are we expecting? Higher low, okay? Obviously, for BTC to keep on pushing up the more. This is BTC. I'm on the 4-hour time frame at the moment. So for BTC, I'm looking for possible retracements on BTC for buys, guys. So this is my first buy zone on BTC on the 4-hour time frame. Now for sales on BTC, let me come back to daily. Let me look at what daily is doing. Daily, we had this zone here. Price broke out of this support. Let's mark it down and let's move to 4-hour to see what price is doing in that support. So we have this area here that price has broken out of on BTC. Okay, now let's go to the 4-hour. Let me mark my first buy zone. We are going to fine tune the zone, guys. Don't be scared of how big the zone is. We are gonna fine tune it. Let me write possible buy zone. Possible buy zone. Okay. Now for sales on BTC, not looking so clear here for me. Let's come to the 3-hour time frame. Sales on BTC, still not looking so clear, guys. Let's come to 1-hour time frame on BTC. Okay, now 1 hour is beginning to make sense. So on the 1-hour time frame, we see inside the support area we drew, the support price broke out of. We have this order block sitting inside the zone on the 1 hour. An unmitigated order block, okay, that we might have possible like retest coming to that order block, some reaction from there. So BTC, yes, I'm going to look at this order block. Hopefully we get there today, because if it ends up getting there tomorrow, I might be focused on gold and not even take this trade in the end. So for BTC, we have this first possible sell zone, which is this area here. for possible reaction. Okay, reaction in the zone. So we have this sell zone, and then we have this buy zone on BTC. Guys, let's share the live and let's double tap, guys. The likes are too low. Likes are too low, guys. Okay, so these are the zones we have for BTC. Let me fine tune my zone, guys. Let's fine tune it to this 1 hour order block, just to have a very small stop loss. So 1 hour order block. Let's use this, and then this 1 hour order block also for the possible sales. Let's check 45 minutes. 45 minutes still makes sense with the 1 hour order block. The same thing for the sales. 45 minutes order block is also perfect for the sell zone on BTC. Let's look at 30 minutes. 30 minutes order block, we can bring it down. This is my last refinement, guys, because you know when I refine so much I end up not getting into the trade. I'm trying to avoid that. So this is going to be my last refinement on BTC on 30 minutes. Now let's see for the sales. So sell zone on BTC 30 minutes, we have this same zone from the 1 hour, which is running through. So we are not going to fine tune our sell zone on BTC. Let's see 15 minutes if we can make any changes to the sell zone. Yes, we can bring it to this zone here. This is the last one for the sales, guys. The last zone for sales, and then the BTC buy zone. The area we saw below was my last refinement. Yes, it also makes sense with the 30-minute zone we refined. You can see it. Let me zoom in. You can see it well, right? Same zone. It's okay. Let's not refine further. 10 minutes also, it's fine. We don't need to refine it. It's also good. 5 minutes, maybe we can bring the lower zone. For the upper zone, that is fine. Let's leave it there. But for the lower zone, we can bring it to this 5-minute zone while maintaining the upper zone for the 30 minutes time frame. Then let's just leave it this way so that we have a very small stop loss. Let's check for the sales on 7 minutes. Let's see if we can have some refinement. 7-minute zone is also perfect, guys. So for BTC, this is what I have on BTC. After refining the zones, we have this possible sell zone and we have this possible buy zone for BTC, guys. If you ask me, the zones are not bad. Zones are not bad, especially as we are having this kind of bullish momentum coming in from BTC. We have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. We are expecting to create a higher low, then we will push up to the sell zone, possibly sell to another area before, if BTC wants to push up, it can. Okay, is BTC clear, guys? Can I move on to gold? Is BTC clear? Let's see the comment. Is BTC clear, guys? I should check SP500. I have never opened that pair for like the past 4 years. Is BTC clear, guys? Let me know, let me know, let me know. Is it very clear? Is it clear? NAS 100. I'll try and analyze that pair during this week for you guys. I should check NASDAQ. I will. I'm getting lots of NASDAQ. US 30. I've not checked US 30 for the past 4 years too. Okay. I should check gold. Yeah, moving to gold. Gold is the last pair I'm analyzing for today. That's the last pair on my list here. You can see that. So let's check XAU. Our baby girl XAU. Let's start from the daily time frame. Now for gold, gold is still doing its best to break this low. Still a long way down for gold if it wants to create new lower lows, okay? But for the time being, let's look at what market is doing. This is the daily time frame. Now we have seen price has broken out of this zone here and then left this unmitigated order block in the area. So we have this first zone to be looking out for just in case we have some form of retracement coming in. Let's check 4 hour. 4 hour, let's fine tune our zone on the 4 hour very well to this area. For buys, nothing yet on gold. Let's move on to the 3 hour time frame. 3 hour time frame, we can even make the zone smaller to this area here, okay? There are many zones up here, but then there's a recent one that price might possibly react from. So we have this sell zone. For buys, I'm not seeing anything yet on gold. This is the 1 hour time frame, nothing yet also. Today we might just have to be watching these USD pairs and possibly maybe trade them tomorrow, because I'm not really seeing any clear direction in all the USD pairs. The base, when I say the base, wherever they've dropped to and exhausting, there's no clear confirmation there for buys or for sales. The zones I see are all above. They are all above. Let's check 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Well. 30 minutes, guys. Also, nothing really clear. I see sales on 30 minutes, but nothing clear just yet. Nothing clear just yet. I'm trying to look for buys on these USD pairs. I'm hoping to look for buys soon, but I'm not finding any buy confirmation, at least on gold. Maybe might have a push up coming in from this level, but then just because of the 15 minutes, okay, we have a session low right here. It's a big zone, but then let's fine tune it to this zone. We might have some buys coming in on gold also. We might have some buys coming in, and then possible sells maybe from this area. But let's wait, guys. Let's wait. Let's check the 7 minutes on gold. Let's check 5 minutes on gold. Let me go to the 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Guys, let's let these USD pairs rest for buys today, okay? Let's let them rest. Because there's nothing that is showing possible buys coming in. Almost all the pairs. BTC looks clear. But then for silver, for gold, for USD, nothing really clear for buys just yet. Okay, now I have a buy zone here. It's a big zone. It's a 1 hour zone. Sorry, 1 minute. It's a 1 minute zone. But then we can look out for some confirmations in the zone, possibly from 4275. 4275. We can have it from this area. So let's just write here, monitor for buys. This zone below, guys, monitor for buys on gold. Definitely we'll have some reaction from there, hopefully. Monitor for buys on gold. Okay, especially the red line, guys, the red line, 4275. Monitor for the zone. Monitor the zone for buys, guys. This area. For sales on gold, nothing clear yet. That is if we're able to push up more, but nothing clear on gold sales. Maybe if price presents itself, I'll update the community if I have any sales on gold. But for now, guys, let's not force any setup. I see only buys in this zone, but I don't see any possible sale on gold aside the one we have up here. This zone up here. I mean, where the wholesale started from over Friday. But then I see buys here. I see buys there. I see buys on gold in the zone. Okay, so let's monitor. That's it, guys. That's it. Is gold clear? I mean, gold is obviously not clear. But is it clear? Is analysis clear so far? Because there's nothing really clear on gold at the moment. There's really nothing clear on gold. Guys, is gold okay? Can I show BTC? I'm going to send the setup to the community. So go and join the Telegram channel. Tap on the link in my bio. Go join the Telegram channel, guys. You get all the setups I've analyzed for today. Okay, you get every setup. Just for gold, I would wait for buys in this zone. So those in the VIP, you can also, I mean, wait on me for this zone, okay? I'll send a confirmation there shortly. For sales, we might wait to look at this zone to see. Okay, here is also monitor for sales. This area here, monitor for sales. That will also be around 4350. That's our TP for Friday for the sales. Our TP was at 4350. That level is going to be our new area for monitoring. Up here, monitor for sales, okay? 4350. Monitor for buys, 4275. My moderators are working. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Is it okay, guys? For gold, this setup isn't bad on gold if you ask me. Is gold okay, guys? Is gold okay? Do you like the setup? Gold looks okay. I mean, the sales look okay. The buys is what I'm yet to confirm. Okay, because one minute is showing possible entries from there. We might have some tap into the zone and rejection or something. Okay, now basically analyzing these pairs, I've just come to notice something. Okay, all the USD pairs, that if you want to buy any of them, make sure you're getting a very good confirmation, because the buys on these pairs now are not clear, guys. They are not clear. Buy zones on these pairs now, not so clear, not so clear, not so clear, guys, not so clear. So if you are buying any of these pairs, make sure you're getting good confirmation. Get very good confirmation for buys, because it's not clear. There's no confirmation for buys, or there's no area to be looking at. They are all just messy, just because of how it dumped on Friday. I like the sells, that's what I'm looking at. But the buys, let's see, guys. I also like the sell zone. The buys, it's possible. Ajay, trust me, the buys are also possible. Buys are also possible. I'm having so many requests for GBPJPY. Okay, let me do that. Let me do that for you guys. I've gotten so many requests for GJ. Someone said oil. I'll just do GJ, guys, because I saw the same thing on TikTok for GJ. GBPJPY. That's gonna be the last one. Let's check GJ. So let's start this GBPJPY, guys. I don't mostly analyze these pairs, but some people in the comment section on TikTok and YouTube requested this pair. Now GJ, we can see we are having some push up. Okay, we keep on having some form of higher highs, higher lows. Price has been bullish from the inception here. But if you look at here, price pushed up from the low. Price has pushed up here from the low. Okay, now currently price might be pushing up, and the next push up I'm seeing is at this other block we have here. This unmitigated zone that price hasn't come to tap. Okay, now let's go to the 4-hour. Let's start fine-tuning the zones to see. Now 4-hour on GJ, we can bring it a little to this area. We can fine-tune it to this zone. For sales on GJ, we have liquidity sitting here. Then we have this other block sitting above the liquidity. So I'll go for this other block, this small other block here. Let's extend the zone. So for GJ, this is my first look at it. The sell zone here and then possible buys from here. But let's go to the lower time frames to confirm the zones just well. Now for GJ, if I fine tune this zone, let me see how many pips the zone is. It's 46 pips. Let's fine tune it just a little bit. Okay, to have a smaller stop loss, let's bring it to this area here. For the sells on GJ, it makes sense. You can see it. You can see it makes sense with the zone we had from the 4-hour. This zone here for GJ is okay. Let's check the 2-hour time frame. The other block on 2-hour is also okay. For the sales, also meets with the other block we drew. It's also fine. Let's check the 1-hour time frame. 1-hour also, guys, it makes sense. We have this small area that has been mitigated on the 1-hour. The zone we drew also coincides with the 1-hour zone, so that is also fine. That is also fine. Now 1-hour for buys, the zone has been mitigated already, so we might just have price tapping into it quickly. Okay, now let's check the 30 minutes on GJ. 30 minutes, the zone has already been mitigated, so it means that the buy zone below actually is a 4-hour zone. Okay, the buy zone below is a 4-hour zone. So let's use the 4-hour wick, because it seems all the time frames have been mitigated. Let's use this 4-hour other block. Okay, now for the sell zone, it's perfect, guys. So for GJ, I don't think we need to go down to the time frames any lower. GJ looks okay. GJ looks okay for the buys. It looks okay. Let's check for the sales. The sell zone. So for sell zone on GJ, we have this extreme zone up here. Okay, this extreme zone where price, oh, what tool is this? Where price might end up coming to. Because of this zone, I'm going to remove this previous sell zone we had. This is a 15 minute I'm removing the previous sell zone we had here, and I'm sticking to the zone we have above here. So that makes it even clearer, okay? It makes it safer to have this area on GJ. So GJ, we have a sell zone up here, and then we have a buy zone here. So let's have possible sell zone. I'll send this GJ setup to the community, guys. Go join the Telegram channel so that you get access to the setups. You can download them and just have it for yourself. It says my Mac is going off, but I'm charging it. Okay, it's charging now. And here we have possible by zone. This is clear, guys. DJ setup looks clear. If it gets there, trust me, you can take this trade. Just don't hold it for long. Don't hold it for long. I mean, don't hold it all the way to the sell zone here. If you get to the buy zone, don't say you're waiting for all the sell zone here. But you can make some profits from this trade on GJ. I believe you can make some profits from there. I believe you can make some profits from there. Is it fine, guys? Is DJ fine? Is DJ fine? You have the same zone. Let's see. Let's see. It's accurate. Let's see. Let's see. We can never tell. But yeah, the zones look good. The zones look good for me. On GBPJPY, it looks good. Guys, somebody saying UJ. If I stay here, you guys will let me analyze every single pair. But for the meantime, yeah, we have Euro USD, we have GBPUSD, we have silver, we have BTC, we have gold, and then we have GBPJPY. So I'm going to be sending the setup to the community shortly. Okay, for you guys. If you want to download it, if you want to, take a trade, whatever, you can do that. But then I'm going to be sharing that with the community, okay, with the VIP, with the VIP. Now, for those that want to join the mentorship is starting on 18th of July. The flyer is out. Let me see if I can get a flyer here for you guys. The flyer is out already. The flyer for the mentorship. And if you enroll before 20th June, you get a 10% discount on the enrollment fee. A 10% discount on the mentorship. That is before 20th June. After 20th June, you have to pay the full amount for the mentorship, okay? So just for early birds, 20th June, you get a discount. Let me try and get it here for everyone to look at. Or you can go to the community. It's pinned in the community also. Let me try and get it. Also, if you use Xness, guys, you can join my VIP for free. I send my setups to the community, to the VIP, If you use Xness, you can join the VIP for free. You can join the VIP for free. Just send a DM to the WhatsApp number on the screen, and then you can go ahead and join the VIP. Okay, let me just share the flyer for the mentorship. Where is the mentorship flyer? Okay, so this is the mentorship flyer, guys. I don't know if everyone can see it. Those on TikTok, those on YouTube. I'm trying to make it clear for everyone on both platforms. This is the mentorship flyer. We are starting the class on 18th July. 18th July. This is the flyer. The full fee is 500. If you pay before 20th, you get a 10% discount, okay? And you guys know how, those who have done my mentorship, you know how I really take my time to teach, to make sure that you can actually understand some of these ones I'm drawing. Most of the things, I might be moving fast. Some of you may not be able to grasp whatever I'm teaching. But once you join the mentorship, I'm going to take you through the process, okay, on how to come across these zones. Not just like with what I did, but then how to understand the structure. How to just look at structure and be able to determine the zones to look out for. Certain confluences. When price gets to the zone, what should you be looking out for? Those are the kind of confluences I'm going to teach you in the mentorship. And how I trade gold with that precision. You're also going to get that in the mentorship. It's catered for, it's created for, beginner traders, those who have no idea about trading, because I take you from scratch. I don't just jump. I take you from what is Forex, who trades Forex, what is currency pairs. We basically build up from there to the intermediate part. We learn about brokers, we learn about Forex market orders, we learn about everything. Fibonacci, support and resistance, fundamentals, all of those things. Then the last part of the course, the advanced part, and then my strategy, where I teach you about how I trade gold, okay, the confluences I use, the way I come about my zones and all of that. You get me, and you can ask me any question. You can call me at any time if you have any issue. You basically have me to reach out to whenever you want for assistance. You get assistance for 1 year after the mentorship. You get assistance for 1 year from me. And also you get to join the mentorship community, the mentorship group. You also get to join that. So that's it, guys. If you're interested, you can send a DM to the WhatsApp number on the screen. Just say join mentorship. If you want to join a free VIP, just say join free VIP, and that'll be it. Okay, that's it, guys. Those in the VIP, we have our meeting this evening, the Traders Roundtable meeting. We couldn't have it yesterday, so those in the free VIP, those in the paid VIP, we are having the meeting this evening for the Traders Roundtable meeting. Now, on the Traders Roundtable meeting, we basically discuss our plan for the week, how we are going to be profitable, how we are going to, we reviewed the week before, how the week went for us, the things to work on, the things to, discard to be profitable. We basically plan our week and how to be profitable with the signals that is being sent to the VIP. It's like a traders meeting. Everyone is allowed to speak in that meeting and just contribute to the meeting. It's more like an online trading community where everyone is allowed to, just share their ideas, not just any idea, reasonable ideas, okay? That is what happens in there. So that'll be it, guys. That'll be it. If you have any inquiries, just send a DM to the WhatsApp number on the screen and I'm going to respond to you. Is that okay? Is that okay, guys? Is that okay? Any question in the comments? If you have any question in the comments, let me know. That's 100 US 30, guys. Don't worry. I'll analyze that next week for you guys. Roundtable tonight. Yes. We'll have a roundtable traders meeting tonight. Yesterday we couldn't have it, but we'll have it tonight. At 6 p.m. We'll have it tonight at 6 p.m. same time. I should show gold setup. I'll send gold to the community. Don't worry. I'll send it to the community right after the live. So go join the Telegram channel. If you are struggling to join the channel, if you don't want to join some of these scam channels, I have a lot of scam channels in my name. Those pages are not mine, and they've scammed many people just because they didn't know that was me. You get it? That wasn't me. So if you want to join the right channel, tap the link in my bio and then join. I don't do investment. I don't tell you to send me USDT. I'm doing investments for you. I don't take money from you unless you are paying for VIP, which you pay through a system. I don't let you send me physical money. So if you are joining any of these pages and they're asking you for money, no, that isn't me. Join with the link in my bio, okay? So I don't get scammed. Currently, we have 5,000 on the channel. And this is like a month. I lost my old channel on 4th May. We've grown this new channel. Currently, we have 5,076 in the new channel. 5,076. This is the channel, guys. When you go there, this is what you are going to see. You see this in the channel. This is the last thing in the channel. 5,076. So go join the channel, guys. What about Nanajwa? Nanajwa is a moderator. She's a moderator. Nanajwa, Derek, Richmond, they are moderators. They basically help me with the stream when I'm analyzing so that they can respond to comments. Okay, guys, that'll be it. I'll see you guys shortly. We'll be live trading shortly in about an hour time, okay? We'll be live trading shortly. We'll be live trading only gold shortly. So that is it, guys. If you also want to take the other pairs, your USD and other stuff, just join the VIP. If price gets there, I'm going to send the setup or the signal to the community. How do we get a Fibonacci? I have a video on it on YouTube. Let me open it. Let me show you my Fib video. Let me see. Fibonacci. Let me go to my channel. Videos. Where's Fib? Where's Fibonacci? I did a video long ago. About a year or two ago. Where is Fibonacci? Yes, just saw it. Let me take it. Let me bring it for you guys. So those that want to join the Fibonacci, hold on for me. Let me check. So those that want to join Fibonacci, those that want to learn how to use Fibonacci. Where is it? Just go to my channel, okay? Go to my channel and then just search for, or just go to YouTube. Just type Abatrace Fibonacci. Go to YouTube. Just type Abatrace Fibonacci. You find it. Just trying to look for it here for you. About trace Fibonacci. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, just saw it. Just saw it. Just saw it. So this is the video, guys. This is the Fibonacci video. I don't know if it's clear for those on TikTok, but it should be clear. Can you guys see the video? Just go to YouTube and then just search for Abba Trades Fibonacci. This video. Key Fibonacci zones that makes me $800 a week. This was about 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I did this video about I was in 2024. I did this in 2024. So you can go and watch it, guys. Key Fibonacci zones that makes me $800 a week. When you go to my YouTube, just search for Abba Trades Fibonacci. You will see the video, okay? You'd find it there. Okay, guys, that'll be it. I'll see you guys shortly on the live stream to live trade gold. And take care, guys. Take care. We have just Monday. Let's not do terrible things, okay? And let's hope we have a good week this week. Let's hope we catch good trades. Okay, you sent a text on WhatsApp. I'm going to reply to you. That'll be all, guys. That'll be all. Take care. Richmond already gave me the peace sign. Peace, 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 guys. Peace. I'll see you guys shortly. Bye.